Hi, my fellow people. This is my second upload today. I didn't do it for a long time, and I wanted you not disconnected because the first one was very connected to the second one I'm doing. I'm gonna talk about first some stuff, and then we go through to electromagnetic is a form of energy that is reflected or emitted from uh, from mass in the form of electrical and magnetic waves on the space. Photons is a type of elementary particles. Photons exist many places in the same time. Imagine this possibility in our life is because of the photons. They can exist in the same time in so many places. And always these photons are connected and they can communicate together. It's like they all talk in a language, talk in a code together. Now, possibilities, consciousness holds particle together, consciousness. And consciousness locks the possibility in our mind. And with heart gives possibility alive. Those possibility first is a imagination for us, and then it can be alive. True feeling in our heart it makes it real for us. Now, what is the belief? Belief has so much place in our life. What we believe is union of thoughts and emotion. Feeling is a thought, comes from thoughts, and emotion too. Feeling and beliefs are connected. Feelings and belief are connected. Feelings is like our emotion is like a fear, love, but feelings is like joy, compassion. Now, those possibilities in our life, belief can translate those possibilities into the atoms of our world. This is so important. That's why these are the secret of the life, and I'm telling to you. And with manipulating these secrets, you can get the best life in this life. Quantum possibilities exist as waves, and wave of the energy. If we're going to change the atoms, we're going to change the energy. Now, it's I'll tell you something. The atoms, they, this quantum particles, they live in the field, special field. They live there, and they transfer with this field. Now, I go to this part, it's very important, coming to the heart. Heart electrical field is about 60 times more than a brain. And the magnetic field of the heart is important carrier of the information. Everything information is this magnetic field carries. With changing the field of the magnetic, you're changing your life. Now, this is the important. Okay, let's go to, these are very important things because we need those to understand what I'm talking. Now, I'm going to talk about important thing. I want you, in my uploads, told you, I want you to know who you are. I want you to feel your body. The one it's in front of the mirror, that's your body. But what is this more emotion, feeling, what the thoughts, power of energy comes and creates thoughts? And you choose those thoughts and you transfer those thoughts to somewhere and they become something, and then those comes the reality for us. Now, the way I look at the things is maybe, it's the way I look at it. The way for years, I made experiences of my life. And I realized this stuff is true. And I don't want you, I know it's so hard, if you are not in the place, you're not going to understand. I'm talking about like if you come to the 3 years old and talk quantum physics or something else, the 3 years old, what's happening? Because she's not in the place of the understanding. When you are not understanding, it's okay. It's okay because you are not yet in that place. I'm not saying I know more than you. No, I'm not saying I know more than you. No, don't think like that. The things has to be put in the place. You have to come to the platform and then you click. You are not in the platform, you are not gonna able to understand. But when I'm talking about this stuff, one day you're gonna come to that platform and then it's gonna click to you and it's gonna change your life. Don't worry right now. Maybe you are not understanding what I'm talking. With my accent, with the way I approach, it's okay. One day it's gonna click in you. One day it's gonna change your life. And that's what I want. One day clicks you and you become more awareness of your life. What's happening? Now, the way I see approach is the spirit people they talking. What's the spirit? We are living a 3D dimension. And the 4th dimension is the time. We are trapped in the 3D dimension. And the 4th dimension is a time. we call a spirit. It's an art of the reality. It's we cannot see. That's a spirit. Now, what is the spirit? Okay, spirit is knowledge. It's out there. You cannot see. It flows to your body, to your brain. And you know you have a consciousness, you have a subconsciousness. The information in the subconsciousness comes from your DNA, from your parents, from the older generation. They reach to you. But some of things is out there. It's in your environment. It's in the space comes there. The way I see, we have spirit, pure spirit. We have some spirit, it's not pure. Some of them comes from our DNA, from the last generations, past generations. Some of them is pure, and it's good. Pure is good. Now, as the energy power comes to us and goes to our brain. Now, brain is a computer. It just knows 0101, digital. This brain needs something to communicate with that. I call soul. What's the soul? Soul is the destination. It's a core. You are, and me, and other people. Now, brain needs something to transfer this 01 digital to soul. And soul chooses, and here comes the reality. It's word, it's an other word. And now we know the body is in front of the mirror. This is a body. The knowledge, spirit, and soul, it's you, inside of you, created and made you, you. Who does these decisions? It's soul. It's what you believe. The thoughts. What thoughts you picking from is the author, from outside, the environment, the space. Some thoughts in your subconsciousness. You can choose from conscious area. Some subconsciousness, you cannot choose. They already is there from last generations. Now, this is the apple juice. I hope you getting what I'm coming. Because when I told you have to know you, this is a good approach. You can see yourself, what you are. What you are and what the life is. What is happening. You can see in a deeper side. You know, you see yourself in the mirror, what you are, but now you can see deeper side of you. how the things works in this world, in this fourth dimension we trapped. Now, I hope you understand, because I'm coming to through the important things. This generation came to the point I call pro-civilization. What 2,000 years ago and 1,500 years ago they talked in those Bible and the Quran. Those times they mentioned this time of we experiencing. The time is the earthquake, this, that, coming to life. This is the time they talked. How they know this is gonna happen? Now this generation has to be very, very smart to jump to the next level of the cycle of life. I think with the science we have, in a few years ago, you couldn't be a scientist and at the same time you couldn't be religious. You have to make your, what side you are. Now the parallel line of the science and parallel line of this, the religious came and they connected together with the quantum physics. With the quantum physics, we are able to say, yes, 2,000 years ago, what the Christ said, or other religions said, it's true. But when they talked to that time, to their people, that generation, there wasn't hope for them. They showed the spirit, the fourth dimension, in the language they can understand. Christ talked about love each other. What I told you, with the emotion, with the feelings, you change everything. Love your neighbors. Love is the word changes everything in this world. That's the purpose of life. And what happened here? Resurrection happened. It's an energy. It's being a light. Being a light. He become light. And we know we all energy. And there's so many other things he mentioned that we seen in the quantum physics is happening. We are there. We are connecting to the religious, what they said. Because, our body is, when we eat so much, what happens? We get sick. We get cold. We get this. We get that. We have limit. Our spirit has a limit. If we want to live in this world, we have to limit our spirit. It's like we have to love, We have to, you know, there is has so many stuff we have to follow for having a good life. If we pass those limits, we put ourselves in danger. That's the spirit they show us. With those words they talked, they brought organized our spirit, our knowledge. Religion organizes everything and helps us to live in a safe way. Plus, it gives us a hope. Those time, people, they were sick. Romans, they were abusing people. They were taking everything. Those people, they didn't have any hope in their life. Those religious, those messengers, they brought hope to us. They showed us the possibility we have. They showed us we are not alone. So much possibility. The photons, possibility, they talk that. Those hopes are those photons, those possibility we have our life. It's so important. You don't look like, okay, we have to look deeply what they brought to us. Okay, I'm just gonna go further, but I don't want to make it too long because I know you're not gonna listen. I'm gonna come in the next time and I'm gonna go further because I'm coming a very, very important point. We are the generation, we have to decide what we're gonna do. If we do with the knowledge, we do with the strong knowledge, change, jump, shift this generation to the new era. That's what we needed to save the civilization. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much. Have a great night.